Thanks for joining us in the studio here
Thank
today.
you, Matt. Appreciate you having me.
Let's talk about what's been on a lot of people's minds lately, and from the two perspectives that you have. That is school security, law enforcement, public safety. Obviously, we've had this terrible school shooting in Brevard County, and students are very upset since then. From a city councilman's perspective, what is your outlook? How does the city of Titusville approach the security and safety of the schools as part of the community?
Yeah, it's a great question, and first is just a special moment for those who are impacted down south, and just that the reality of it is the time that we live in now. We really, unfortunately, have to plan for not if, but when, and that's sad to say, but that's a reality of a perspective that has changed in our lifetime. So because of that, when we talk about our local schools, they house some of our most vulnerable but valuable citizens. And so as a city, one of the biggest things that I would hope to do and that leaders would hope to do is that it's not a matter of it's the school district to take care of, it's not a matter of it's just the city to take care of, but when we talk about the safety and security of our children, that really entities come together, that everybody who's responsible for a child can have a frank dialogue and discussion about what it's going to take in order to make sure that they're safe. And I think that's the most important thing.
Titusville is one of a handful of cities that have actually shouldered the cost of sending a resource officer to every elementary school. That's not something that we have district-wide. Why?
Yeah, because it's that valuable and it's that important. At the end of it, our community, just like many communities on the Space Coast, went through some really hard times. And because of those hard times, with the decline of the shuttle program, with the decline of just jobs in general, tax revenues decreased, and there were really sacrifices that were made. And unfortunately, public safety is susceptible to those sacrifices. And so as we've increased in revenues and increased in values, we as a community felt that it was valuable to place not just our priorities on our children, but also fund those priorities. And different communities may have different maybe ideas about when that time would be appropriate. I think that time is now, but that's for each community to decide.